ready to wrestle.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to the NWL STL. I'm Ben Miller, sitting here with Ryan McGillicuddy.
Yeah!
And we're going to call all the action for you tonight. We're starting off with a tag team contest. The $1 billion brother, Emmett Dubois, and his personal lackey, Clayton Fox.
I love the $1 billion brother. He's been hitting the weights. Look at those big guns on him. And you know what, Clayton Fox, he's a big CrossFitter now. You know, this whole wrestling movement here in St. Louis has gotten him to hit the gym.
And is a tag team match. Introducing first, from Hewlett Bay Park, New York, the team of the $1 billion brother, Emmett Dubois, and his CPA, Clayton Fox.
Clayton Fox looking in fantastic shape. Maybe there is something to that CrossFit thing. But one thing's for sure, here comes the return of the Soldiers, Des Welston and Neon Iverson.
Great, this is great. Look, they fear in their eyes, Ben.
And their opponents from St. Louis, the team of Des Welston and Neon Iverson, the Soldiers.
All the great fans here in the Casa Roma Ballroom, ready to see the Soldiers in action once again. And are they going to be able to climb to the top of NWL STL? And if there's tag team titles ever involved, I would say these guys would be a front runner for it.
They're definitely a team that knows how to work together. They've had a long history together. They're longtime friends, obviously, growing up in Wellston together. But, I mean, is there a bigger bond in wrestling, though, than a billionaire and his CPA? I mean, those two have to know everything about each other. Tax time, you're going to go to jail. These two, I sort of see a crack in their friendship. I really do.
I got this.
By the way, I'm glad that the CPA brought his fanny pack. It looked great. I mean, those are coming back, baby. I've seen those in some high-end catalogs.
Catalogs?
Yeah, online catalog, whatever. You know, I still get things delivered in my mail, okay? I'm not completely digital.
The Victoria's Secret catalog doesn't count. Anyways, on to the action. Clayton Fox and Emmett Dubois. And of course, Clayton Fox is starting off the action because Emmett Dubois, as we've seen in the past, does not like to get his hands dirty.
No, let the CPA get in there. Let Clayton Fox get in and take a little damage. That's fine. That's smart. That's why he's a billionaire. Maybe you should take some notes, man.
Des Welston up and over, looking in fantastic shape since the last time we saw him. It was about a month and a half ago that he got taken out with a shoulder injury, and it looks like everything is firing okay. The Soldiers here, combination of atomic drop and top rope drop kick.
Yes. Yes, that's right, $1 billion brother coming in and making the save. Yeah, you know what? You bring up a good point, Ben. The Soldiers extremely accident prone. Okay, they're injury prone. They both have been hurt since the beginning of NWL STL in some form or fashion. Maybe because of things like that. That's just too fancy. That's unnecessary.
The great athleticism shown by Neon Iverson, always the flashier of the two between himself and Des Welston. And now Neon Iverson slamming Clayton Fox right in the center of the ring. And we've seen this before. He likes to run over his opponents, going back and forth, stomping on the chest, and then a nice frog splash going for a cover.
Get up. The CPA kicks out, though. Okay, he's not good enough to take out Clayton Fox quite yet. But yeah, very flashy, of course. Neon Iverson, his name says it all. He's a lot, you know, Des Welston, very quiet. Neon Iverson, complete opposite, but they somehow make it work for now.
Flash and substance personified. Nice forearm strike into the corner. Clothesline by Des Welston going for a cover here. 1, 2.
Yes. See, it's smart. Billion dollar brother knows that, you know, maybe Clayton Fox isn't going to be the guy to win it right away, but he has to come in there and help him out. Unless it's a cheap shot from Des Welston.
Des Welston has one of the best right hands in our sport and just got his chin kicked off his face by Clayton Fox. Nice bump thrust kick. And here comes $1 billion brother.
Emmett Dubois coming in, pounding away in the corner, getting him back into the right side of the neighborhood. As Clayton Fox in the corner there, he can do some real damage. Now, come on, Clayton, get up there.
Throws Des Welston off. High knee.
Yeah.
reminiscent of Brutus the Barber Beefcake there.
If you can be anything like Beefcake, then you're going somewhere in wrestling. My favorite wrestler growing up, Ben.
Sure it was.
Look, big tag.
No substance. Nice right hands here by Clayton Fox. I mean, Brutus was a wild.
Parasailing accident aside, he was pretty good, okay? And you know what? To get in this business, you have good friends. His was Hulk Hogan, and you know what? That's Clayton Fox and Emmett Dubois have a very similar relationship, okay?
Symbiotic relationship definitely going on between billion-dollar symbiotic means both of them together.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, your great California educational system over there. Look, Des Wilson getting choked out by Clayton Fox. Clayton Fox definitely choking out a lot of people figuratively during tax season, but he does it in the ring now as well. Looking nice. Nice suplex. Here's a cover. I think it's over.
Billion-dollar brother, although he doesn't like to get his hands dirty, when he does get in the ring, this guy can get it done. I mean, we've seen him time and time again expand his offense all the time. He probably brings in personal trainers from all around the world to help teach him the art of professional
I'm
wrestling.
glad that you're seeing all the work that he's been putting in. I mean, this is a billionaire. He doesn't have to come in here and wrestle if he doesn't want to. He does it because he's a competitive beast, and he's in there taking out Des Wilson as we speak.
Whip. Beautiful, almost spine buster sit out.
Look at that. Neon Iverson, no, but it's okay when he comes in and breaks up the count, I guess.
Referee making sure that the action is fair here. And now look at Clayton Fox choking away, putting the foot right in the throat of Des Wilson. And the referee putting the 5 count on him, making sure that he breaks that hold before 5.
Clayton Fox in there. Big right forearm, and you know what? It's pretty hard to go in there and wrestle in khakis, I'm pretty sure, Ben. I don't know if you give him enough credit to go in there and do what he's doing as an accomplished, very young CPA.
I mean, for a CPA, he is taking a beating here in NWL STL from all sorts of different members of the roster when the billion-dollar brother doesn't want to get his hands dirty, most notably with Jack Foster. Jack Foster really putting a beat down on this kid, and he still comes week after week and does his job.
Yeah, he does. He's on payroll. He knows what he has to do. Here we go. He's going to win it now. It's very close. Big elbow.
Oh, misses a big elbow drop. Des Wilson moving out of the way.
Telegraphed that a little bit.
Des Wilson definitely having the experience over Clayton Fox. Des Wilson been around the sport for a number of years now. Missing that enziguri.
Come on, Clayton.
Clayton could be going for a belly-to-back suplex here. Des Wilson putting the brakes on. Now he hits the enziguri, and Clayton Fox falls to the mat. Des Wilson needs to make this tag to Neon Iverson if the Soldiers are expecting to pick up a victory here tonight.
Come on, Clayton needs to get over there to billion-dollar brother. Emmett Dubois, fresh as a daisy. Come on, get over there. No. Des Wilson trying to get over to Neon, but who's going to make the tag first?
Here comes Clayton Fox back up to his feet first, and yes, he makes the tag to the billion-dollar brother, and so does Des Wilson and Neon Iverson. And here comes Neon Iverson with a pair of back elbows and a beautiful drop kick to the face of Clayton Fox. Neon Iverson.
Come on.
Neon Iverson with a nice forearm into the corner. Clayton Fox going back and forth between the billion-dollar brother and his CPA. Look at Neon Iverson go. He is enraged right now.
Big elbow by the CPA. Look at that. Stopping that train in its tracks. And Emmett Dubois, what's he got?
What is he digging?
Oh, that's the fanny pack.
It's like he had a roll of quarters, and I think
he just busted it over Clayton Fox's head.
And Neon Iverson going to the top rope. Cross body block connects. He has it down. 1, 2, 3. No referee is sight. And Des Wilson telling the referee to stop manning Clayton Fox and make the cover here. 2.
Look at that. Des Wilson got in the way of the referee. Probably would have helped Neon Iverson win the match, but no.
Jawbreaker falls right into a backbreaker. Vicious backbreaker by the billion-dollar brother. Gets the 1, 2, 3, and that's it. The billion-dollar brother and Clayton Fox pick up a victory over the Soldiers in what some would say would be an upset.
It's not an upset. He's a billionaire. The billion-dollar brother is just slowly ascending to the top here. He's already got all the finances. Now he's going after the gold and, more importantly, the company after they take out the Soldiers. APA deserves a raise. He takes a beating every time. He's a fantastic sidekick to the billion-dollar brother.
All right, folks, we'll be right back here with our next matchup on NWL STL.
It's the Anarchist Eric Cannon, and you are watching the National Wrestling League.
The following contest is set for one fall.
Welcome back to NWL STL from the Casa Loma Ballroom. And we have singles competition coming up here for you fans tonight. The next match is Tommy Flagg, featuring Tommy Flagg from the Antisocial Network. Tommy Flagg really striking out on his own.
Love this guy.
Here in the last couple months in the NWL STL, and he is a man that is never short of words.
No, he's right. You know, right before this match, I was backstage.
16 pounds, he represents the Antisocial Network, Tommy Flagg.
You know, I never want to step over Ben Simon or Tommy.
You know, I've been trying to figure out since day one why exactly it is that you people don't seem to like me. And I think I finally solved that little riddle. It's because a winner is me. See, I'm a winner, everybody. I'm on a roll. The last time I was here, I was 3-0. And in the week since, I've been competing at official NWL events all over the country. And I'm proud to announce that the new streak for Tommy Flagg stands at 109-0.
What is he talking about? That's
The streak.
I kicked August Marshall to the curb because he's a lot like all of you. He's a loser. He is not a winner, and a winner is me. And I understand that that causes a disconnect between all of you and me. None of you are winners. None of you have ever won at anything, ever.
So the Antisocial Network is done, at least as we knew it.
August Marshall is a quitter.
Let's be honest. There are a few winners in the crowd here tonight. I mean, this guy clearly knows what it's like to win a pie eating contest.
Oh, come on, Tommy Flagg, get real.
I would say that this guy knows what it's like to win an ugly off, but I think his mate took home the trophy on that night.
She broke a mirror backstage.
Oh, if there was a standard basic broad competition, these two hoe bags would have split the gold medal straight down the middle.
Well, that's a hard one to rank in this city.
My God.
I'm sorry, what was that? Okay, hang on.
Oh my gosh, Tommy Flagg trying to incite a riot or something here with all these great fans in the Casa Loma Ballroom.
This is a genuine question, all right? What is it you want to be when you grow up? You're going to lose at it because you're a loser, and the winner is me.
Hey, teaching the youth of America some reality.
Loser. Winner fighting on this. Loser. Winner at the ugly off. Loser.
This guy's great.
I'm going to say this real slow so that you understand. A winner is me.
He may be the most miserable man in the sport today. And here's somebody who we haven't seen yet. They debuting Dante Poe.
Dante Poe, strong style competitor from the South, and he is making his debut for NWL STL, and he's an impressive guy. I watched some videos of this guy before he came to NWL, and really looking forward to this match. Unfortunately, though, he's taking on one of my all-time favorites in Tommy Flagg.
Look at the physique of this guy.
From the Promised Land, weighing 204 pounds, please welcome Dante Poe.
Dante Poe. I mean, there's not a lot known about him other than that he's a fantastic competitor all across the country and now wants to stake his claim in the hottest sports promotion in the world, NWL STL.
And here we go, starting this match. And like you said, winners never quit, quitters never win. That's why August Marshall is no longer part of the Antisocial Network. Tommy Flagg will take that flag and run around, figuratively, of course, take that and take it all the way to the bank. Because this guy, you've seen him. He's called out Trump's cabinet. He calls out all the losers in the crowd. They love him here, I think.
That is definitely not the case. The crowd booing him. almost out of the building. The debuting Dante Poe, he seems to have, let's see if the crowd takes to this kid.
Well, they just don't like Tommy Flag for some reason, so they're giving him some residual cheers. Come on.
I'm excited to see what this Dante Poe guy has in store, especially for a seasoned vet like Tommy Flag. Tommy Flag, no slouch inside that squared circle, and boy, can he throw hands when he needs to.
Obviously, Tommy with the height advantage, but Dante Poe, very stout, compact, muscular guy. We'll see who owns the strength competition here.
As Hammerlock transitioned into a side headlock by Dante Poe. Wrist lock applied by Tommy Flag. Tommy Flag showing his technical ability as well.
Love that new mohawk on Tommy. Looks great.
You should cut your hair like that. Snap arrow over Dante Poe. Once again, going back to the side headlock. It has got to be extremely painful to have those large biceps wrapped around your ear and jaw like that. It'd be a regular headlock with someone the muscular stature of Dante Poe could be very painful.
Look at this, Dante Poe to the outside, wrapping his arm around that second rope.
Innovative offense here by Dante Poe, and he kicks that rope.
I was going to say, you better start counting, referee. A little slow on the count.
He's trying to dislocate Tommy Flag's shoulder on that rope. Dante Poe is in the midsection. A nice snap smoke.
Who is this referee? Is it Kevin Von Erich's illegitimate brother? Look at that, wow. Come on, Tommy, let's go. Oh, finally the referee does something right.
The referee does kind of look like a Von Erich.
Well, obviously.
I didn't say illegitimate brother like you because you're a scoundrel. I'm saying he does kind of look like
Vinny Freebirds get screwed over tonight. We know it's true. Here we go.
Beautiful drop kick by Dante Poe. The crowd firmly behind Dante Poe in this contest, and it may be because, like you said, Ryan, they just hate Tommy Flag that much.
I don't know if I like Dante Poe with this celebrating so much after hitting Tommy Flag.
Springboards up to the second rope. Tommy Flag takes the leg out into a gut buster. Nice move there by the veteran Tommy Flag.
Yes. The Antisocial Network may only be one now, but it will continue to grow, I'm sure. Tommy Flag showing that he is the veteran in the ring here. This is a guy that's been dominating the Midwest for a very long time.
It's right in the stomach with that knee. Flag is definitely back senton connecting to the chest of Dante Poe. Tommy Flag is going to be looking for his varied GTS that he uses that he calls Ride the Lightning. He's going to be looking to score that and pick up a victory over Dante Poe.
Hopefully so. I mean, Dante Poe trying to get the big victory in his debut match here in St. Louis, but
work cut out for him. Tries for another back senton, and Dante Poe puts the knees up.
Went to the well.
Went
to the well too many times on that. Come on, Tommy. Yes.
Move to the midsection by Tommy Flag. This is a clothesline. Dante Poe, however, does not miss that clothesline. Nice back elbow by the newcomer. Dante Poe does a clothesline, belly to back suplex, nice bridge.
Get up, two!
And Tommy Flag out before the count of three. That was a beautiful German suplex of the newcomer Dante Poe.
Definitely impressed by the offense from Dante Poe in this match here, but Tommy Flag, the wily veteran, continuing to counter many things, but nice reverse thrust kick.
Oh!
Did you hear that?
Everyone heard that, too. Referee in great position. What a diving knee strike by Dante Poe.
Tommy Flag's in trouble. Dante Poe, what is that, a motion that he's almost done?
Might be going for a dragon suplex, or Tommy Flag fighting his way out of it. Tommy Flag whips him over, catches him with a cutter. Nice ace crusher. Going for a pin here, two. And Dante Poe kicks out.
So close. Thought that was three. Referee doing a horrible job. Now, why don't you like what Tommy Flagg says, Ben? I mean, this is a guy that doesn't like all the losers, all the idiots out here in the crowd. He loves wrestling. He doesn't love the idiots that come pay him. Now, I know some would say that's a little weird, but otherwise, I understand. I mean, if you talk to any of these people, most of the time, it's a huge letdown.
I am not taking anything away from the athletic ability of one Tommy Flagg has demonstrated, especially in this matchup. I think a man's actions should speak louder than his words, and Tommy Flagg's got a big match.
He does, but he's done very well here in the NWL. I was going to get the superplex, but instead, Dante Poe slips out from under.
Dante Poe looked like he's going for an assisted lung blower there, backcracker. Might be going for a quick pinfall here. Leg hook, 2, almost gets a 3 count. And Tommy Flagg gets his left shoulder up just in the nick of time.
Tommy Flagg's in trouble. I mean, this is exactly where you don't want to be, on the mat with this guy.
I don't think Tommy Flagg was prepared for the onslaught that Dante Poe has put on him so far. Maybe going for a sharpshooter of sorts, and Tommy Flagg screws to the ropes, and now he has to break that hold. Oh!
Dante Poe!
Did you see? He snapped the rope right into the eyes of Dante Poe, and now drives him face first into the canvas.
That's what he gets for not breaking
1, 2, 3, and that's it. Tommy Flagg has put away the debuting Dante Poe.
Dante Poe, what a fight he put against Tommy Flagg. But like we talked about the entire match, or at least I did, wily veteran knows what to use. Dante Poe did not go away from the ropes, didn't have a clean break, and he used that rope right against his larynx.
Smart venture move by Tommy Flagg, and the Anti-Social Network is a party of one, but he racks up another victory in his undefeated streak. Folks, we'll be right back here on NWL STL.
This is Des Wellston, and you're watching NWL STL.
Dedicated for certain.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome to the ring, Jay Lutz.
Welcome back here to the NWL STL from the Casa Loma Ballroom, and it looks like Jay Lutz is making his way to the ring right now.
Are you sure? Is he gonna stumble out here like the alcoholic he is?
I think Jay has gotten his alcoholism or speculate his apparent alcoholism under control, and now it looks like he's got a rep with it.
How can you tell?
He's been
he actually saved me.
He's been bright-eyed and bushy-tailed every time I've seen him, so I think he's on the wagon, and I applaud him for that.
Sure.
It's a struggle. You wouldn't know what it's like.
No, I'm perfect.
Marcellus, enough of the reindeer games. I saw you in the back. Get out here and fight me like a man and leave your boyfriend in the back.
Whoa. Harsh words by Jay Lutz. He wants Marcellus Gaines here tonight. And are we going to see the match finally? Is Jay Lutz going to get to face Marcellus Gaines one last time, one-on-one? And here he comes. Greatness Marcellus Gaines without his Bengali true gold, which is interesting. But maybe Gaines is going to accept the challenge tonight.
Out here without his manager, what's he doing? He barely talks without Drew Gold on his side.
Manager was putting it lightly.
Listen, Jay, I've been watching you, and honestly, I'm impressed. You're not a drunken fool anymore. And there's nothing I like more than get in this ring and knock you out cold. But here's the thing. I already have a match tonight. And Drew, for some reason, he doesn't want me to fight you. But to be honest with you, at the end of the day, Drew works for me, and I don't care what he says. But like I said, I have a match tonight, and so do you. But I'll make you a deal. If you win your next 2 matches, your third one is gonna be against greatness. Now, do we have a deal?
We got a deal.
Jay Lutz says we have a deal, wants to shake the hand of Greatness Marcellus Gaines, and Gaines is just walking in the back.
He just wished him good luck, but you know what? I guess I have to give it to Greatness Gaines a little bit here. This is the music of Christian Adonis now.
It looks like Jay Lutz is going to get a match tonight, not against Greatness Marcellus Gaines, but against Christian Adonis right here in the Casa Loma Ballroom.
Jay Lutz still wants to get his hands on Greatness Gaines. He brought out Michael Grace, the referee, trying to start something here. And Greatness Gaines
way to the ring. From the Isles of the Philippines, weighing 212 pounds, the handsome devil, Christian Adonis.
Again, I never want to cut off Ben Simon. He's threatened me with my life several times. I respect him so much. Here we go. Adonis and Lutz. If he beats Adonis, will he get a shot? Do you think he's going to end up getting a shot?
It's not only if he beats Adonis, but the agreement was if he wins his next 2 matches, the third one will be against Greatness Marcellus Gaines. So not only does he have to beat Christian Adonis, which is no small feat, nice hard right hands by Jay Lutz, but he's got to be another opponent yet to be named.
Well, that doesn't seem fair. Christian Adonis has been on a big hot streak here as of late. I mean, if beating Christian Adonis doesn't get you a shot, I don't know what should, but you know what? Greatness Gaines, I'm sure, and him, especially Drew Gold, know what they're doing.
Those right hands of Jay Lutz were finding their mark. Jay Lutz, a very, very hard striker. Maybe one of the hardest strikers here in the NWL.
Well, I think Maverick might have something to say about that, but yes.
One of the hardest
Jay Lutz,
strikers.
and look at that inverted atomic bomb right into the groin.
Or atomic drop, either way.
Atomic drop, whatever. Doing your work because you're over there goofing around. Anyway, Jay Lutz, I missed the fact that he came out here and stumbled around because that was pretty much the highlight of my night. I mean, I like to laugh at people that are lesser than me, which means I laugh a lot, and he came out a ton, and every week was just like pretty much the pinnacle of my night.
You are a real sick, depraved individual, aren't you, bro?
Well, I am in pro wrestling. What do you expect?
Kicking the leg out from underneath Christian Adonis and kicks the turnbuckle into his face. This Jay Lutz, you never know where the offense is going to come from Jay Lutz. He fires it from different angles, high cross body block. Takes down Christian Adonis.
Not even going for a cover here.
Crowd's chanting for one more time. I think they mean the cross body block. Here comes Jay Lutz. Kind of got wrapped up into the apron there, and Adonis taking full advantage of it.
Oh, what kind of man gets hurt by a little piece of twine? Are you kidding me?
Hard right hand to the face by Christian Adonis. A capacity crowd here in the Casa Loma Ballroom.
Christian Adonis now, if he just puts him away, then we don't have to worry about this anymore. Greatness Gaines will end up, going on to better pastures than this loser that lives in a cardboard box somewhere down on Cherokee.
Come on.
Outside one of the 50 taco stands over here. This crowd, for some reason, likes him because you know why. They can relate so much to him in many ways.
I don't even want to know what you're insinuating right now. All I know is Christian Adonis has been on fire the last few minutes here in this matchup. Christian Adonis looking to get back into title contention after an up and down record here in the NWL STL. He's hoping that a win here. Oh, come on.
My favorite part of this
always
match.
hate seeing this move. This move is cheap. I mean, he doesn't have to step on the groin of his opponent.
Well, he doesn't have to. That's what makes it good. What are you talking about? It's one of his best offensive moves.
I've lobbied many a times for Major Basin to take a look at these tapes and make sure that a move like that is banned. That's a low blow.
You don't want that. You'd be fired. So look at Christian Adonis attacking the back of Jay Lutz now. Big chop. I always hear Jay Lutz has some of the best chops in pro wrestling. Well, Adonis is giving a little taste of his own medicine.
Oh, beautiful standing drop kick, almost reminiscent of Mr. Perfect. He's doing some jumping jacks there.
He's totally ready. Look how calm and collected Christian Adonis is as he just takes apart Jay Lutz.
Christian Adonis, since his time here in the NWL STL, he had the relationship with Carolina that ended abruptly. He He went on a winning streak. He's lost a couple. He's won a couple. This guy's all over the map. He needs to start putting together consistent wins if he wants to get at the champion, Todd Letterman.
I think Christian Adonis has definitely been on a streak here of the winning sort lately. I think you need to look back and see what he's been doing here, because I do think quietly he's rising in the ranks here at the NWL. And taking out Jay Lutz, one of the most loved fan favorites here, is going to do him a world of good.
What is Jay Lutz going to do here? He's going to take flight. I thought he was going to take flight for a second. Jumps over that, kicks Christian Adonis right in the mush.
Come on, Christian.
Oh, double stomp right to the back of the head and shoulders of Christian Adonis. Nice offense here by Jay Lutz. Like I said, this guy is so unorthodox. You never know where his arsenal is going to come from.
No, you never know what Jay Lutz is going to do, and you never know when he's going to come out here sober. So, you know, it's like most of the time you're just wondering if he's off balance or, you know, just another Tuesday. Look, come on.
Christian Adonis driving the elbow right into the chin, going for a cover here
it's
too.
over.
No.
Come on. Maybe Greatness Gaines and Drew Gold can come out of here and take a little closer look. You know, they have a little bit to gain in here if Christian Adonis wins. I wouldn't doubt if they should come out and maybe just do a little scouting really close to the ring.
I know what you're insinuating. You're despicable, man. Tonight, you are especially despicable.
No, I'm a very bitter man. You know that.
Tripping Christian Adonis fires that knee right into the forehead. What is he going for here? Back elbow and a hard lariat clothesline. Almost takes Christian Adonis out of his boots.
Oh, get up,
going for a cover here. 1, 2. No,
goodness.
Christian Adonis
Thank
kicks
goodness.
out.
No, it wasn't 3. Like he even knows how to count to 3. Christian Adonis now barely. He's in trouble in the corner over there, collecting his thoughts, getting the cobwebs out. This is where Jay Lutz should be attacking, maybe get a victory every once in a while.
Jay Lutz trying to get to Christian Adonis, and Christian Adonis, I think he just poked him in the eyes over the referee's shoulder, whatever it was. It gave him an advantage as he drives him into the center of the ring. 2. Oh,
that was
close.
That was
Jay Lutz. If he would have lost that, there is no match with greatness Marcellus Gaines. Jay Lutz in for the fight of his life tonight against Christian Adonis.
Christian Adonis very upset he didn't get to 3 count there. Going back to work on Jay Lutz now, though.
Now Christian Adonis, what's he going for here? Jay Lutz flips out of a belly-to-back suplex, and Tippett just took the head off of Christian Adonis. Double stomp right to the back of the head. Jay Lutz going for a cover. 2, 3, and that's it. Jay Lutz has beat Christian Adonis. And one more match, and he gets that rematch with greatness Marcellus Gaines.
Double stomp to the back of the head. Did you see that clubbing blow to the back of his head and neck? I mean, that's how he wins all his street fights. He fights those, you know, little partially T-bone steaks behind the restaurants. And now Christian Adonis has to go back home. This guy was on such a streak, but now Jay Lutz advances. He only needs one more victory before he takes on possibly greatness Gaines. That's not going to happen.
Folks, we'll be right back here on NWL STL.
Hey everybody, this is the Raging Bull Maverick, and you're watching NWL STL.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for 1 fall. Please welcome the competitors.
Welcome back to NWL STL. And speaking of greatness Marcellus Gaines, this was his original scheduled match for this evening. Greatness Marcellus Gaines is looking to pick up a huge victory here tonight, accompanied by his Svengali
Drew Gold. I mean, I can listen to this guy talk all day. I mean, this guy knows he has that grasp of words. He comes out here.
Greatness Marcellus Gaines.
Ben Simon really needs to understand when I'm going to talk. And he needs to stop. And Drew Gold asking for the mic. I'll stop for him.
Everybody's been asking me for the better part of a month. Are you and Marcellus Gaines on the same page? As you heard, tonight we struck a compromise as gentlemen do. So we are not on the same page. We are not in the same sentence. We are in the same syllable. We are tight like butt cheeks, St. Louis. And you know who else is tight? Me.
and the NWL. Because
Oh,
they
yeah.
finally gave my man some real competition. So let's get on with it. Let's see greatness knock out Grundy.
This will be an interesting matchup.
Here he comes, Matthew Grundy, one half of the most beloved tag team here in the NWL STL, the Blood Brothers.
His opponent from
I do think, despite what you may think, I do think Matthew Grundy is one of the guys that has ascended to the top. As Ben Simon says, his hometown in Maine. But you know, one of the Blood Brothers coming in, taking on Greatness Gaines. This, on paper, should be a classic match. Both of them know how to do some high flying, and these are two of the best guys in the Midwest.
The bell has sounded. We are underway. Like you said, I am looking forward to this fantastic contest. Matthew Grundy really solidifying the fact that not only is he an excellent tag team wrestler, but he can compete at the top of the singles game as well.
This is going to be very fast-paced, you know that.
Drop kick right to the stomach out of midair, catches Greatness right out of the sky, and then kips up. I mean, what an athlete this Matthew Grundy is. Looks like going for a hip toss over the top rope, springs back in the ring and takes him over with a wristlock takedown. Greatness.
Nice reversal.
Greatness over the last few matches has shown a lot in his arsenal as well. He is not just a good puncher. This guy seemingly can fly with the best of them. And Matthew Grundy looking to show who can fly the best. This might be that. No! There's that moonsault connects with Greatness Marcellus Gaines going for a quick cover. Only gets a 1 count.
Greatness Gaines obviously having some issues in sparring. Look, he's got that tape on that left shoulder. Grundy and Gaines, this is a matchup that I've been looking forward to for a long time. Grundy getting the early upper hand.
It's hard. It's going to be hard to say who is going to be the quicker of the two because both going for an arm drag. Grundy puts the brakes on, flips Greatness over. Greatness takes down Grundy. What's happening here? Springs into out just like Grundy, move for move. Greatness is matching Matthew Grundy, misses the clothesline and drop kicks him right in the face. The action hot and heavy starting off in this contest.
Basically what you can do, I can do as good or better is what Gaines just told Grundy in that back-to-back there. I mean, you know, Gaines and Grundy never have fought or faced each other in the NWL STL yet, so Drew Gold is the only thing out there that could be the difference between these two men.
Drew Gold having a very concerned look on his face, and I don't think it's for the reasons why everybody would think. I think he sees his meal ticket flying away because over the last few weeks, I don't care what Drew Gold says, they have not been seeing eye to eye.
Look at this. Grundy's never going to match punches with Greatness Gaines with that big right.
That right hand sent Grundy crash crumbling to the mat.
First of all, Drew Gold is never, ever anything but calm, okay? He walks around there. He's got a roll of $100 bills in his pocket. He's always got his next clients lined up. So Gaines better stay in line. They're going to be on the same page. They're smart if they are.
Gaines with a moonsault of his own. Gets a 2 count on Grundy. This would be a huge victory for Greatness Marcellus Gaines if he were to pick up the victory tonight over Matthew Grundy. Look at those hard lefts and rights to the abdomen of Matthew Grundy. You are not going to outbox Greatness Marcellus Gaines.
You saw Grundy throwing rights and lefts earlier, trying to connect. I mean, come on. This guy's just too fast when you start getting into exchanging blows like that.
Is hooking him up, could be going for a brain buster here, holding him up there, letting him think about a vertical suplex, rolls over into a cover.
Come on!
Slide faster, ref.
No kidding, man.
Now Marcellus looking to lock in an arm lock here, an arm bar, working over the shoulder and the elbow of Matthew Grundy.
This crowd obviously behind Matthew Grundy, but Blood Brothers, some of the most beloved people here at NWL STL, or in the Midwest in general. But Marcellus Gaines has his man out there on the outside, and he has proven up to this point. You got to give him credit, Ben. He's going toe-to-toe with Matthew Grundy right now.
Hard forearm strikes to the face by Greatness Marcellus Gaines. Not only good with his hands, but good with his elbows, and even has a good educated feet. Not as good as Matthew Grundy.
Oh yeah, nothing's as good as him, huh, Ben?
He's got great educated feet. I love Matthew Grundy. He's a
some
good
education
wrestler.
right there. He's landed in the middle of the ring. Nothing there.
Oh, almost punted him into the third row. Kicks him right in between the shoulder blades here. Greatness puts him on his back, going for a cover, very close to the ropes.
Really tough to get a cover on Grundy with that, but still trying to get it. That's all. He just keeps going back to that well. One of these times it's going to work as he gets rid of the garbage outside. And referee Kevin Von Erich really concerned with Matthew Grundy. Isn't that his name? What's his name?
His name isn't Kevin Von Erich.
Well, what is it? Okay, you don't know, so shut up. It's Kevin Von Erich. Greatness Gaines attacking Grundy on the outside.
Can we just call him Kevin?
Fine, whatever. You can call him whatever you want. I'm calling him what I want, okay? Drew Gold getting a little closer. Look! Maybe he's talking some turkey with Grundy. Look at that. Knife edge chop by Drew Gold.
Knife edge chop by Drew Gold. Going for it, putting one foot on him. A little arrogant cover. I think Matthew Grundy deserves to at least have his leg hooked. And Marcellus Gaines should know that he is not going to pick up a victory that way. And then Grundy with a nice leg lariat there after a head scissor takedown. There's that Pele kick where that leg connected right with the top of the head of Greatness Marcellus Gaines.
Now this is exactly what you don't want if you're Drew or Marcellus. Grundy is getting hot now.
Again, another Pele kick on the outside, right on the apron. And Greatness Marcellus Gaines doesn't know where he is right now. Rolls back in the ring. And here comes Grundy with a nice cross body block. Kevin down for the cover. Almost gets a 3 count.
You know, this is exactly what you don't want if you're Drew Gold. I mean, Matthew Grundy, the quickness, where he does something and like you blink and he's on that top turnbuckle. I mean, Gaines is fast as well, but I mean, I don't know if anyone's faster than Grundy.
Could be going for that last ride powerbomb that he likes to utilize, and no, Marcellus Gaines rolls over. The referee is distracted.
Drew, come on, your boy's in trouble, come on.
Referee is distracted in the corner, and once again, Drew Gold not doing Greatness Marcellus Gaines any favors in this matchup.
Usually has that time perfectly for his boy, but today, not looking too good. Look at this.
Up in a fireman's carry. What's he planning to do with him here? Spins him out into a neck breaker. Going for a cover here. 1, 2. No, so close. And Matthew Grundy gets the left shoulder up. That was almost a 3 count.
I'm still concerned why Drew Gold was not paying attention to what was happening in the ring. His boy Marcellus Gaines had him covered, could have gotten the victory already.
Greatness Marcellus Gaines could be good. We've seen him utilize the shooting star press before with mixed results. Could Greatness Marcellus Gaines land that shooting star press and pick up a victory? Grundy's back up to his feet though. Drop kicks. Greatness Marcellus Gaines right in the face, and he takes a tumble to the outside.
Marcellus Gaines has done a heck of a job going for boxing. The wrestling continues to put in more wrestling moves, but I don't know, man. Grundy, that speed, you can't teach that. Look at that.
Drew Gold grabbing the foot too, and the referee sees it. Thank goodness.
Finally, Kevin Von Erich sees something. All the way from Hawaii, apparently. Drew Gold, he barely put his hands on him. Look, the referee doesn't even know what's going on.
Oh, you saw exactly what was going on.
Why is he disqualifying him then?
Drew Gold was holding the foot of Greatness Marcellus Gaines. And there's a capo kick right to the top of the head. Again, those educated feet of Matthew Grundy. Now he could be looking for that last ride powerbomb. And he does it, just drives Greatness Marcellus Gaines into the center of the ring. 2, 3, and that's it. Matthew Grundy has picked up a victory over Greatness Marcellus Gaines.
Big victory for Matthew Grundy, but Marcellus Gaines, I thought he had him a couple times. The first time Drew Gold was in the corner, obviously did not. I don't think he knew what he was doing, distracting the referee, and then the second time trying to do his man a favor, but got caught in the act. Grundy somehow comes out on top.
I think Grundy picks up a huge singles victory here tonight over a tough competitor in Greatness Marcellus Gane, and one has to wonder, Greatness has got to do something about Jubal. Jubal is not helping Greatness Marcellus Gane at this point in his career.
There's been a couple flubs here by Jubal, but I really think that they're going to come together. I mean, these two need each other to survive in NWL STL.
Folks, we'll be right back here on NWL STL.
Come on, Drew.
Hey, I'm Kyle O'Reilly, the violent artist, and you're watching NWL Real Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the rematch we've all been waiting for. This match set for one fall. Please welcome the competitors.
It is main event time here in the Castelloma Ballroom. The other half of the Blood Brothers, Davey Gibson, is going to go one-on-one in the rematch against Kyle O'Reilly.
First, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 190 pounds, here is the Blood Brother, Davey Gibson.
Well, we'll see if Gibson can be as lucky as Matthew Grundy was in his match against Marcellus Gane. I don't think he will. He's already lost to Kyle O'Reilly once in the NWL. We'll see if it happens twice. I'm pretty sure it will.
I have been looking forward to this match since the last time these two fought. They agreed that Kyle O'Reilly and Davey Gibson would go head-to-head for part 2 of their war, and this is going to be a slobber knocker. Thank you, Jim Ross, and this should be a fantastic match.
From Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, weighing 210 pounds, the violent artist, Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly, one of the biggest stars in professional wrestling today, former world champion, making his second appearance for NWL STL. First match defeats Davey Gibson. And now trying to go 2-0 against one of the Blood Brothers tonight, and he's going to have to do it by himself tonight. If Davey's going to win, he's going to probably need some help to get past Kyle O'Reilly if he thinks he's ever going to beat a former world champion right in the middle of this ring.
So many people have been looking forward to this contest, Kyle O'Reilly and Davey Gibson. I mean, the first match was a classic. It was an absolute war between these two, and I think Kyle O'Reilly barely squeaked by with a victory over Davey Gibson. Now Davey Gibson is going to be looking for retribution as he tries to pick up a much-needed singles victory over Kyle O'Reilly.
Well, after the last match, Kyle O'Reilly picked up that microphone and said Davey Gibson is one of his best competitors that he's ever taken on, and he would give him another match any day, anytime, anywhere. And obviously it's back here on NWL STL. And I don't know about you, Ben. I don't see how Davey Gibson can end up getting the victory over Kyle. I mean, Kyle is one of these guys that I don't understand how this guy ever loses. I mean, his impressive moves are always something that takes him around the world. That's why he's one of the most sought-after wrestlers today.
Davey Gibson. Now, this is going to be a different style of wrestling match, much like their first contest. There is going to be a lot of hold for hold. There's going to be a lot of strikes. There is going to be a lot of varied offense. But these guys know each other so well, and they have scouted each other so well that it's going to be hard for one person to gain the advantage over the other. I mean, they may take it to the ground the entire match and try to go hold for hold, or they may fly through the air. You never know when you have Gibson or O'Reilly in the contest.
No, Davey Gibson, obviously a guy that is getting up there. I mean, he is ascending to where Kyle O'Reilly is right now. This is a guy that has been going around the world, going around the nation. This is a guy taking nothing away from Davey Gibson, definitely not. But Kyle O'Reilly, like you said, both these guys capable of mat wrestling, technical wrestling, also high flying. So that's what makes these contests so entertaining, so fun to watch.
As you can see in the opening moments of this contest, both men going hold for hold, getting out of each other's arm locks, wrist locks, transitions. These guys know each other so well, and that is yet another example. O'Reilly wants no part of the submission game of Davey Gibson, because I can tell you that I talked to Davey Gibson before this matchup, and he said he has improved his submission game tenfold since colliding with Kyle O'Reilly this last time out.
Yeah, he said he definitely wanted to be ready for that this time against Kyle. I mean, these guys have wrestled many times. Kyle O'Reilly, originally from Canada, making his residence in St. Louis these days, so they have definitely crossed paths multiple times. But as these guys get better, as they become bigger veterans in the sport, it's just that much better to watch them in the ring.
Hard leg kick. That's going to be a huge difference maker in the offense of Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle is going to look to his striking ability, because that's one thing he does have a decisive advantage over Davey Gibson for. Not that Davey Gibson's a slouch, but Kyle O'Reilly is definitely a slap to the face. You saw the sweat fly off, and Kyle O'Reilly just kicked Davey Gibson right in the face.
Well, you can tell there's definite respect for these two guys. They respect each other, but when they get in that ring, it's like two best friends that want to prove who's the best. The competitive nature of these guys just go through the roof. And when you have one of your friends and you slap him across the face like that, in any kind of competition, any kind of sporting event, you do something like that, you know how much that just invigorates them to want to take you out even more.
It looked like he was going for a face wash there, and Kyle O'Reilly wisely rolls to the outside of the ring. Kyle O'Reilly, there's a different side that we've seen so far to Kyle. He seems frustrated tonight. The offense of Davey Gibson is, I think, thrown off the game of Kyle O'Reilly in these opening moments in the contest. And I can tell you, look at the look on Kyle O'Reilly's face. He looks disturbed. He looks thrown off. Could that be the difference maker in this matchup tonight?
It definitely does seem like he's not very happy. I mean, this crowd definitely not helping. This crowd very pro Davey. And like Kyle O'Reilly knows that he is from this town. I don't know if he quite expected to come into Castellone Ballroom and be the guy that this crowd wasn't chanting for, because I'm sure that doesn't happen very much for him these days. But I don't know. Like you said, they know each other so well. They get out of the ring. They know what is coming. They're almost telegraphing everything to each other because they've seen each other and studied so much about each other for so long. Nose to nose in the middle of the ring.
Hard forearm strikes right in the middle of the ring, exchanging blow for blow here. Neither man backing down an inch, and this is the well, he's a little wobbly now. Gibson getting the better of this exchange. Hard roaring forearm strike right to the face of Kyle O'Reilly.
Now, did you think that would happen? Did you think Gibson was going to get to the point to where he keeps nailing him with those forearm shots like that and finally getting one up on Kyle? You would never see that. I never thought I'd see that.
I definitely stick with my opinion that the striking ability still goes in the favor of Kyle O'Reilly, but like I said, Gibson is no slouch, and now he's starting to really work over that shoulder of Kyle O'Reilly, because if you take one of those arms, one of those legs, any limb away from Kyle O'Reilly, you're taking a huge part of his offense.
And the kicks that Kyle O'Reilly throws in all of his matches are obviously one of the biggest things of his offense. So if Davey can keep him down off his vertical base, this is what's going to help him get the victory over one of the biggest stars in the world.
Aside from the personal conflict that these two athletes have been involved in, what does this say for the rankings of NWL STL? Going forward against the champion, Todd Letterman, how are one of these guys going to fare against the five-star phenom, Todd Letterman?
I mean, it's obviously a clash of styles. You have these guys who are definitely kind of guys that will be able to strike you, will be able to put submissions on you, but also going to have that, obviously, an advantage in the flying capabilities of these two if they ever have to take on the five-star phenom. Todd Letterman is a guy that does have, for his size, obviously the athleticism allows him to do some things that other big men can't do. But he's not going to be able to combat these guys when they go flying around there with the speed that they can bring.
Kick to the back of the head, and once again, Davey Gibson stays on the attack of that left arm and shoulder of Kyle O'Reilly, and that may be a difference maker in this matchup. If Davey Gibson were to apply one of those new learned submission maneuvers on Kyle O'Reilly, I mean, what does that mean for his confidence if he could tap out somebody like Kyle O'Reilly? I mean, that's what Kyle O'Reilly's known for.
Sure.
And if Davey Gibson can, nice arm breaker. Did you see that? He kicked the leg out, tripped the leg out from underneath him, and drove that shoulder into the mat.
Davey Gibson and Matthew Grundy, two of the best guys on this roster. They tag all the time. They're one of the best tag teams, arguably the best tag team in NWL. But those two can also go out and do these individual singles matches like this and look like they can go toe-to-toe with anybody on this roster. So, it's very interesting to me. I always wondered about these guys. Are they better together or alone? Because they both bring so much, as Kyle O'Reilly just attacking like a dog.
Full mount there, was raining down palm strikes. Nicely executed. That's showing a lot of that MMA-based style that Kyle O'Reilly brings to the squared circle, and that's one of the other reasons that makes him so dangerous, is because he employs that MMA background with his professional wrestling skill. And as you saw there, that was a full mount, and he was raining those palm strikes down, and Davey Gibson had to cover up to protect himself.
Much like we've seen in the MMA, a lot of these guys were so good at being high flyers, or they would be a mat technician. Now these guys do everything. The beginning stages, UFC, there was a karate guy, there was these things. They had one thing that they would do, one discipline that they would be very good at. But now you see a guy like Kyle O'Reilly. This is a guy you don't know what to do. What is his weakness? What will you be able to take away? There's not much, because he has tried to train himself in every single direction that this could go at any time. So yes, you talk about, look at this.
Crucifix pin gets a 2 count.
You talk about Kyle O'Reilly, you don't know what he's gonna bust out. I mean, if you start attaching all the MMA moves to everything he's learned in the professional wrestling world, you get an unstoppable guy. And that's why this guy was a world champion.
Absolutely. Front toe kick. That's a Muay Thai kick that he actually just did to Davey Gibson. And now he could be going for a face wash of his own. That's a painful move where you rake the bottom of your boot right across the bridge of the nose and the face of your opponent. And then you take a running start sometimes and kick their face off. I mean, I'm surprised Kyle O'Reilly didn't do that time.
Maybe just a little respect he has for Davey Gibson going into this. He's not going to do that, but yes, I think you saw the
Rolls him up there. Could go. 2 count.
And it could happen just like that in a match like this with these guys. I mean, out of nowhere it's going to happen. I mean, it's not your traditional thing where it's just going to happen like very slow, plodding thing. This is going to be like a snap of a finger. This match can be over.
It's almost like a standing sleeper, and then kicks that arm. Again, going back to that left arm and shoulder of Davey Gibson. Both men working over each other's left arms. They know that if they take that away from someone's offense, that this match could be over. Hammerlock position by Kyle O'Reilly. We've seen this before, where he lands those hard forearm strikes into the chest cavity of Davey Gibson. Snap mirrors him over. O'Reilly backs up into the corner and then drives the knee right into the forehead of Davey Gibson, and once again locks in an overarm wrist lock on Davey Gibson.
These guys all know they pick a body part and they work it over, and that's exactly what Kyle O'Reilly's doing. You take off one of his wings, makes him obviously way easier to try to pick up the victory and go 2-0 here in the NWL in the St. Louis side, because he obviously also had another match on the Kansas City side. Kyle O'Reilly, even though he sort of bleeds that St. Louis colors, he will go to both sides here because he is a guy that's
a hot prospect.
A guy without a country, really. I mean, like you said, he's a Canadian. He's living here. Not a full-time guy on this roster, so, we'll see if he can still own St. Louis after this.
Shoulder to the midsection, up and over with the sunset flip. Kyle O'Reilly rolls through. Davey Gibson tries to connect with that head kick. Now Kyle O'Reilly locking in, trying to lock in an STF here. This floats over into a front chancery. What mat-based skills does Kyle O'Reilly has? I love watching this guy compete each and every time in the NWL.
Big knees into Davey Gibson, but he's able to fire back.
Oh, hard slap right to the face. Strikes of all different sorts. Davey Gibson jumps over a sweep and then kicks Kyle O'Reilly in the side of the head.
Both men down now. Going to start the double count because Kyle O'Reilly, took the brunt of that from Gibson, and Gibson is still hurt.
Both men trying to get back up to their feet. What a contest we have tonight on NWL STL from the Casa Loma Ballroom. And this is the kind of action, this is the kind of thing you can find at each and every NWL event. These kind of matchups. Hard forearm strike to the face of Kyle O'Reilly.
Look at this, Gibson measuring him up.
Gibson with a running boot right to the face, and Kyle O'Reilly slashes in the corner, and there's a running knee strike right to the side of the head of Kyle O'Reilly.
Over.
Going for a cover here. No, close to a 3 count. Davey Gibson thought that might have been it. Kyle O'Reilly is really rattled after that running knee strike into the corner.
And look, Gibson's still holding that left shoulder because he's still in pain from that. I mean, Kyle O'Reilly's done a ton to take off that wing, and it's still working. You still see it.
He says he might be going for that brain eater, which is that brain buster on the knee, and Kyle O'Reilly just with a hard knee strike right to the face after escaping the brain eater.
And face on Kyle.
Charging in with a forearm strike right to the face. Kyle O'Reilly has that left arm and shoulder and snaps it down over his shoulder and drives him into the mat. Now he's going for a leg lock here. And notice his left arm, it was going to wrap around. It looks like it almost in a heel hook.
Trying to snap that in half.
Well, it looks like both men have leg locks on each other now, and now they're slapping each other across the face. And there's that heel hook. Look at him really wrench down on that, and Davey Gibson knows he has to get out of this hold, and quickly.
How much pain is that, just wrenching back on the foot, on the arch there?
Now Kyle O'Reilly transitions into a scorpion deathlock, or a sharpshooter, if you will, and Davey Gibson trying to fight his way out of that by grabbing the ankle of Kyle O'Reilly.
Back and forth.
And now trying to lock in a submission of his own.
Look at this. Kyle O'Reilly, is he going to have to tap? So close, making that tapping gesture. I mean, this would be huge for Davey Gibson if he does that. He's so close.
I think it's the fact that he's got that ankle wrenched really tightly is what was making Kyle O'Reilly maybe think about tapping. And again, that would be a huge feather in the cap of Davey Gibson.
And Gibson can't believe he hasn't won this match yet. He continues to berate the ref. I think both these guys have done that several times tonight because they are ready. They're obviously getting worn down. Their body parts are getting injured, getting hurt because they keep going back and forth with the blows, with the submission moves. I mean, this is exactly what I thought it would be.
Could he be going for that power bomb or a pile driver of sorts? If you land a big move like that in this point in the match, that could be it. And a hard forearm strike rocks Kyle O'Reilly to his foundation.
He throws his own, back and forth they go now. Look at this.
Nice vicious combination by Kyle O'Reilly, kicking that leg, trying to knot up that hamstring, and Davey Gibson bounces off the other side and clocks Kyle O'Reilly right in the face.
No!
Picks him up, drops him, almost looked like a powerbomb. It was a powerbomb attempt too, and now Kyle O'Reilly locks in that guillotine choke. Could Davey Gibson tap out here?
Davey missed the momentum on that powerbomb, and now he's got the is he going to tap out now? He has it hooked.
He has it locked on. Now he's back to a standing base. Davey Gibson doing the right thing. And now he's got a rear naked choke on, or he was trying to get a rear naked choke on. And Davey Gibson, now he has it locked in, switches it around, and now starts knotting up those quads again. Muay Thai knee strikes followed up by forearms and shots to the face.
Where's the energy coming from?
Hard knee right to the side of the head, and Davey Gibson may be out here.
We're 20, 30 minutes into this match. Where did all the energy from Kyle O'Reilly? Just in these short bursts that he's able to hit on Gibson. Double count going now, but O'Reilly gets to his feet first. Gibson laying face down. I don't know if is he going to be able to continue here.
Gibson may be out on the outside of the ring here, but Kyle O'Reilly refuses. He is going to stop at nothing to try to put an end to this series of matches, if you will, against Davey Gibson. Kyle O'Reilly wants to walk away tonight and go to the pay window.
Look at this, superplex time.
Oh no, he decides to go. It looks like he's trying to go for that omoplata or that double wrist lock up on the top rope. Might have been going for a superplex at first, and Davey Gibson fights his way out of it, slams Kyle O'Reilly's head right into that top turnbuckle. Could be going for a sunset flip bomb here. O'Reilly holding on to the top rope. Gibson kicks the leg out from underneath Kyle O'Reilly and then kicks him right in the back of the head.
And Gibson now just going to work as Kyle O'Reilly is just hanging there in trouble. What's he going to do now?
Gibson going for that double stomp and stomps Kyle O'Reilly off that rope. Going for a cover here too. Almost gets a 3.
Looking at the referee to say, what is it going to take for me to take out the former champ Kyle O'Reilly?
If Kyle O'Reilly picks up another victory, is he going to be headed next for Todd Letterman, or is he going to slowly climb up the chain? Is he going to try to go for Cornell Douglas? Is he going to try to go for one of the top contenders here in the STL? Oh, driving the shoulder right into the mat. One can only tell, but Kyle O'Reilly has to win this match first.
He's shaking that head no. He saw that coming, and now look at that kick to the back of the head.
Stomp to the back of the head and a Pele kick by Davey Gibson. Kicks Kyle O'Reilly right in the face, and both men are staggered by these blows, and they charge each other. 2 kicks are met in the center of the ring. 2 clotheslines into the center of the ring, and both men are down to one knee, and they slap each other, and both men are down.
Such a microcosm of this entire match in that sequence right there, as both these guys equaling each other, both these guys knowing each other so well that they are now laying on their backs so long into this match. I don't know who's going to get the upper hand here.
The fans here in the Casa Loma Ballroom showing their appreciation for the efforts of both of these athletes, as both men are starting to make their way back up to a vertical base. So evenly matched, they're even getting up at the same time. Both men are making it back up to the knees. The referee giving them some leniency here. They're obviously ready to fight. Referee breaks the count. Both men exchanging forearm strikes on their knees, of course, because neither one of them wanting to give an inch to the other.
Come on. Kyle O'Reilly getting up there. He's wanting to go 2-0, and I want him to do the same thing as well.
A little hard. You can hear those shots echoing off of every wall here in the Casa Loma Ballroom. Another lethal combination by Kyle O'Reilly, sending Davey Gibson wobbling into the ropes, but Kyle O'Reilly not sure on his feet either. Now Davey Gibson locks in a guillotine choke of his own.
Look at that, still on his feet though is Kyle O'Reilly. Is he going to fall down? Is he going to find a way to get out of this?
O'Reilly did, and he drops him straight on his head with a brainbuster. This could be it.
Over.
1, 2, no! Oh my goodness, Gibson gets the right shoulder up, and you can see the look of despair or shock on the face of Kyle O'Reilly.
I can't believe the referee almost screwed that. He did screw it up. He should have tapped. He should have counted to 3. Kyle O'Reilly had it. He knew it. He's being treated poorly here at NWL. You know he had it.
I saw his shoulder come up right before the 3 count. Kyle O'Reilly, what is he doing? He's getting desperate now.
This is something you don't see from him that often. He's getting to the point where he's getting the ring bell involved.
Kyle O'Reilly risking a DQ here. What is he going to do with that ring? Come on, Kyle, you're better than this. He's kicking the rope. He's so frustrated that he was unable to put Davey Gibson away. He's willing to get disqualified and lay that bell right upside the head of Davey Gibson. Come on, Kyle, don't do it.
Crown him. You brought it in. Let's do something with it.
He looks like he's second-guessing himself. He doesn't know if he wants to hit Davey Gibson and put this match away. It looks like he thought the better of it. Oh, but he low blows Davey Gibson. Rolls up Davey Gibson. There it is. 1, 2.
Did he count to 3? Did he get that?
What's going on here? It looked like Davey Gibson got those shoulder up right before the 3 count. But Kyle O'Reilly got the victory.
I think he got the victory.
Kyle O'Reilly, the referee called for the bell, but if we had replay, Davey Gibson got his shoulder up. That small package did not put Davey Gibson away. There's some controversy here, folks. Please stand by.
Definitely. According to the referee, and here comes General Manager Matt Jackson. What's he going to do?
There's a controversial ending to this matchup.
No, you know what? We're not going to have this in that way. Referee, I demand you restart this match right now.
I think this is unfair to Kyle O'Reilly. He got the victory.
No, I think that's a smart move on General Manager Matt Jackson's part. This match is restarted. Kyle O'Reilly firing knees into the midsection. We weren't sure on that count, and I don't think the referee was, but now there's going to be no debating that after he just dropped on his head, and Davey Gibson is out at 1.
Hey, despite the fact that he may have kicked out before the 3 count, Davey Gibson lost. Kyle O'Reilly, the referee counted 1, 2, 3, and you see Matt Jackson come out here and restart this match. This is obvious bias against Kyle O'Reilly because he's not a regular member of the St. Louis roster.
Locking in. What's he doing? Rolling through, grabbing him by the arm. He's got that arm bar. Kyle O'Reilly trying to bridge those hands together to alleviate some of that pressure on that left arm and shoulder that's been somewhat injured during this match. Now he's locked on a triangle choke. Davey Gibson using some of that martial arts training that he's received. And now, what is he? Kyle O'Reilly picking him up. He picks him up and drives Davey Gibson into the center of the ring. And now he's got that yes lock. He's got that yes lock locked on. And Kyle O'Reilly,
don't tap.
Look at the hands right across the bridge of the nose. Kyle O'Reilly is in an excruciating pain. And he taps out. He taps out. Kyle O'Reilly has tapped out against Davey Gibson.
Ladies and gentlemen, at a restart of 1 minute 27 seconds, your winner by submission, Davey Gibson.
Davey Gibson picks up a huge victory here tonight.
That is a huge victory, but I also saw Davey Gibson lose. I mean, this referee had it 1, 2, 3. Matt Jackson has to answer to this. This is horrible. Why is he to come out here and arbitrarily tell him to restart this match?
I mean, there was some controversy with that pin. I think referee Matt Jackson did the right thing by restarting this match. Kyle O'Reilly ends up tapping out to Davey Gibson. That's headlines no matter where you go. Congratulations to Davey Gibson on a hard-fought victory tonight.
It's a huge victory for Gibson. And look, Kyle O'Reilly still friends after this, going into this knowing that he had to win to even up this series with Kyle.
And the series now stands at 1-1. What will the future hold for Kyle O'Reilly and Davey Gibson? Man, what a main event we've seen here tonight. And that's just the kind of action you can expect at the Casa Loma Ballroom.
Davey Gibson, huge victory, huge upset, I should say, against Kyle O'Reilly to end this week's NWL STL show.